Panzer gegen die Einbruchstelle vor.
Okay, so here we are on my favorite map so far, which is Ash River. Well, it's not my top... It's not number one on my list. I would say number one on my list is Kursk, which is the major tank battle, but that's only available for simulator battles. But this is really my favorite realistic game mode map. It has a beautiful valley through the middle, a lower sneaky place down at the bridge, which is at the top of the map if you look at the minimap. And then at the bottom where I'm going, there's a highlands with a lot of rock cover, and you can shoot down into the valley from the top, which I rarely do. Mostly there's people up here that I can fight. If not, then, you know, I'll shoot down into the valley. I don't really mind. But they can easily flank you on top of here, so you really have to be careful because they have a spawn point really high up on the hill as well, just like we do. And I have the support of a Sturmgeschütz here, which is nice. I mean, my cannon is, I think, equal to his, but I believe the cannon that he has on there with the compensator, the Hetzer had one of those in the later versions of the 1940s. I'm not sure. Not sure if they're gonna put that into War Thunder at all. I think they will, because if you look at the planes, how they evolved in the game, they keep adding more planes. They even added more planes just recently, so I really like that. Oh, there's someone coming up over there. But I do have to be careful because there's sometimes tanks are going up on that hill over there, and they flank over this side, so this could be tricky. Oh. There's an SU-76M climbing up that hill. I might be able to bum rush him. That's the downside of not having artillery. I can't peek over. I can spot them. No one home. They must have went this way. Yep, there's the issue. I was about to say, how is he not noticing me? Notice me, senpai. I don't even know where that's from. I just repeat wrong. Steam, you're not really helping. Steam is in front of my minimap. How is this guy firing at stuff when I'm just sneaking up on him like this? Oh crap. No. Hit my front. It's okay if you hit my front armor. And it's gunner and driver down. So that's why he suddenly stopped. Oh, kill steal. Thank you very much, other Hetzer. Really appreciate that. Come on. How about no? It's not very professional to drive up on someone like that, but if it works, hey, fuck me sideways. I'll just do it. Alright, let's go along with that Hetzer over there that stole the kill. I don't really mind though, I got an assist for it, so as long as I do not take any damage from those Russians, I'm fine. I love the speed of this thing after the engine renewal, because you start out with a worn out engine, and at the end of the research tree, you get yourself a beautiful factory new vehicle, and that was the sloped armor doing its job. You just hear it ding off of your front. which is lovely. Oh, there's the SU-7. I'm not sure if that's gonna bounce. No, that didn't bounce.
On target.
It got him though. That one's dead. You didn't hear the cannon shot. That's a bit weird. Sometimes that happens to me. I don't know how that goes, but as you can see, this gun pierces a lot of front armor of the Soviet vehicles, and right now their rounds are basically bouncing off because they're aiming right for that. Oh, that's why that one round went through. My bottom plate was visible. That's the weak point of these vehicles with the very angled armor, like the sloped armor that I have. The little bottom part that you can see here, I'll circle it somehow. That's the weak point of this vehicle, and that guy knew it, but he didn't. I think the angle was just enough not to make it pierce completely through. What the hell? Wow, we already took out their whole team. That's really quick. My goodness. I wonder how many points we got for that. Must be quite some. 2 assists. That's not bad. 2,000 research points. Hey, we can buy the Panzer IV-G. It costs 110,000, but I've got 1.1 million now, so that would be plenty. Okay, so then we're gonna research. Oh, we can research that next Panzer IV as well. Let's go ahead and do that. I'm trying to get the Panther, which is a vehicle that I really like. I can show you the vehicle if you want to. It's right here. This is really a vehicle that I love. I don't know why, but for me it has something majestic. It looks so powerful with the very long barrel and the turret. I don't know, it's just a really cool tank. And the front armor is kind of sloped, so it's quite alright. There's really thick armor on the base plate of the cannon. That's a very thick armor piece right there. You can see it right there. And of course, after this Panther, you get 3 more actually. But this, well, let's say that after the first Panther, you get 2 more of the same type almost. But then you get the Panther F series, which is quite a different type of tank. If you see the cannon here, the hull seems to be more buffed and a bigger engine. And then after that, you get something very futuristic, which is what the Germans were working on, the Panther II. As you can see, it has a really weird light thing on the top of the turret. I'm not sure how many of you know about the German plans. Well, the actual German Vampir, which quite obviously means vampire. It was night vision. It was the very first, I believe it was the very first night vision ever created by the Germans. They were also working on one for soldiers, for stormtroopers, but they had to wear a massive battery on their back to power the thing. But I know that the Americans captured it after World War II. The Russians must have captured some of it as well. But it's a fun fact, you know, the Germans with night visions and the first nuclear bombs, all that sort of stuff. It's quite interesting how, well, Rob and I always talk about how the war could have ended if, let's say, you know, the Germans would start the World War II 3 years later. But, you know, probably other countries would have started it already. But if they let the Germans alone do their thing and do their research, 3 years later, and the world would have been a different place. Especially if they were able to build the Horten jet, which is a flying wing that flies up to 15 kilometers height and can carry 1,000 kilos of bombs, which is 2,000 pounds. Wow. If they would be able to field that thing, then I wouldn't I wouldn't expect much of the United States and Britain and Russia if the Germans were able to use these super weapons before the end of the war. So, enough talking. Let's go for another battle.